Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I am so happy you found us. Today I have an amazing video for you, a lot of fun. It's how to create cool things from let's try that again. It's how to create cool things from vintage items that you find at garage sales. So come with me and let's get started. Okay, the first find we have here are vintage Christmas hooks, ornament hooks. And these are gorgeous. I don't know if you can see with the glare. These are gorgeous. But I found them in June. And you know, in June, we're not thinking of Christmas. But you have to think outside of the box. Don't have tunnel vision when you go to garage sales, okay? These can be used for so much more. They could be regular curtain hooks. They could be shower curtain hooks. You know, add a little extra wire on the end to hook to the shower curtain. But this will be what you see. You could make ribbon holders in your, if you have a craft room or if you have a sewing room, they could hold ribbons. You mount them with the pretty part and the ends could, you know, have ribbon draped down. You could use them as a package decor for presents of anything because these are not, you know, red and green. These could be any occasion. You could also use these for napkin rings. Bend them, turn them on the side like that, bend them around, and you have gorgeous napkin rings. So when you see ornament hooks and it's June, just don't have tunnel vision. Think outside of the proverbial. Think outside the box, guys. Okay, the second thing, and this is all from my garage sale haul I did a few months ago, and I will put the card up right up there somewhere. The next thing is this old rusty cheese grater, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want that in my kitchen. I don't blame you. It's not in my kitchen either. What you do is you add some fun decor to it. I added a felt flower. I added some ribbon. I cut a raven out of some felt. I made a sunflower. You could use a flower you buy at, you know, a fake flower, whatever. And I made a fall decor item. And it is so cute. And it sits up on my mantle. And it's a great way to reuse an old cheese grater. Another cute thing you could do is definitely put the ribbon up here and put a candle inside it and watch it light up through all the different sized holes. You have these big slits on this side. You have some holes in the back, some tiny holes, and some bigger holes. And the top, it would make a really great candle holder. And of course, I would use a fake candle, but you could use a real candle because you would put it on like that. But remember, this would be hot if you go to blow it out later. So definitely use a fake candle. But a rusty cheese grater can turn into any holiday decor or a candle holder. Pretty cool, huh? Our next item that you might find at a garage sale is a wooden box. I actually found two. Okay, they're nice. They're real heavy. They're real wood. And first, let me say, with today's design elements, you need natural. You need something natural in your home. If, say, you have glass tables, metal tables, and plastic shelving or whatever, and you don't have anything natural, just use it like this, guys, because every interior needs something natural to kind of tie it all together. So wood boxes are great without doing anything to them. But if you don't need something natural and you just don't like it, it's ugly or whatever, you can definitely transform this into something really amazing. First, what you'll need to do is take sandpaper and sand it because it has a gloss on it. And you want to break the gloss so your paint will stick to it. Then you want to paint it. And there's 2 or 3 ways to do this. You can put a solid base coat. Like, let's say in the center here, I'm going to decoupage something, okay? So I thought I would maybe decoupage this decoupage from Tim Holtz. It's birds. So what I would do is I'd paint the whole thing a sage green, okay, and let it dry. Then I would come back with my white and a brush, and I would get a little white and then wipe most of it off and just drag it across. You just drag it across to dry brush it. Okay, you dip it in, you wipe 99% of it off, and then you just drag across to dry brush it. So you'd be seeing the green, and you'd only do it like once in each place, okay? And you'd let it dry, and then you'd see how much coverage. If you want more, do more. If it's enough, leave it. And you would have a great, vintage shabby chic look, because you would have your sage green undercoat, your white topping, but you'd have that bits of green popping up. Then you would take this decoupage material from Tim Holtz, which has these gorgeous birds on it. Okay, it's thin, so you would paint the part you're going to decoupage on solid white. You would cut it to fit, put it in there, and that would be your center. And that would be a just gorgeous box now. Okay, then if you wanted to, on the sides, you could add some ribbon, some lace, but I think just having the paint effect and the decoupage in the center would be enough. It would be gorgeous. Or you could do it a base coat of black, do the same dragging effect with your white paint, and then you could put the moth in the center. It would pop, because it's not going to look like this anymore. Another way, if you aren't confident doing the dry brush dragging effect, you could paint your white paint on and get a paint scraper and scrape it off as you go. So let me see here. Something like even a staple puller, okay? You paint it and then you just scrape it off with this. So you would just have a little bit of white paint left. That's another way to do it. So if you see wooden boxes, don't pass them up. They are great things to put in your home. And beautiful just like this if you need a wood element. The last thing that you might find in a garage sale that is so fun are these old Rolodex like this. And it's like, what in the heck? Because we certainly don't need them now with all the phones, right? So what could you do with this? Well, you could make it a dateless calendar. Just start with January 1st, but without the day. And it would be great for whatever year it is. And you could decorate the front right here. Okay. And then you could write like a quote. If you're big on quotes, you could write a quote on the back. Or you could write make it a mindfulness journal that you flip, okay? So you would decorate the front, and on the back have a mindfulness exercise, and just have them in there. Again, not dated, because you can reuse and reuse and reuse. But have a mindfulness exercise, like, say you pick the first one, it's decorate on the front, and it says, think of 3 things you are thankful for. So you could either journal it into your journal that you have, or you could just think about it. And a way to decorate it, obviously, would be to use a beautiful piece of scrapbook paper if you wanted to. And you could add a garden fairy, and I'm adding that because of the question in my Facebook group today. You could add a garden fairy and a little ribbon to it, or you could add some flower tape and, a piece of fabric to that. Whatever you want, and cut it to fit the card and hole punch the holes down at the bottom and decorate the front. And it's a beautiful thing, and it is a beautiful and very useful mindfulness journal, undated calendar, whatever. You could even use it for recipes if you wanted to, whatever you would want to use them for. Your mind is the only limit to these things. So these are awfully fun, and you find a lot of these in garage sales. Don't pass them by. Mindfulness journals, like I said, undated calendar with your quotes that you love, pictures. You could make a flip through of family pictures. You could put the picture on the front and write a little something about the picture and the date and who's in it on the back. That's also super cute, and it would sit on a desk. If you're having a bad day, you could just flip through all of your pictures. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video about some cool things you could create from vintage garage sale finds. If you have something you've made from a garage sale find, let me know down below in the comments. I hope you all have a great day. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.